You know those awesome moments that past students come back to visit you in your classroom and they give you hugs and reminisce about activities that they loved? I bet they're not reminiscing and wondering how much fun they had when they did worksheets in your class. They're probably remembering something a bit more active. When students come back to my class, they usually remember the dramatic play center that I have in my classroom that we enjoy on Fun Fridays. And there are lots of props and different items for imaginative play. That's usually what they loved the best. I'm fortunate that I have this beautiful stage that was built for my classroom by my father-in-law because I really love to have students reenact stories. I think it's the best way for them to summarize them. Now, you don't have to have a stage in your classroom to do similar activities. The front of the room works perfectly. So I have a very favorite activity for rodeo week in my class. And what I like to do is read The Gingerbread Cowboy by Janet Squires and illustrated by Holly Berry. You do not have to have a rodeo in your town to enjoy this amazing book. It's a really phenomenal retelling of the gingerbread story classic, and you should giddy on up to your local bookstore and get yourself a copy. It's a very fun story. Now, I read the book several times throughout the week, and I have a different focus each time that I read it. Kids can enjoy stories over and over again, as you know, and one of the things that I'll do is pre-teach vocabulary. This book has words such as fringe and flapjack, so I will teach those vocabulary words. And then it's got some repetition in the story, and the children love to fill in the missing sentences that I don't complete as I'm reading. There's a song we can sing along, and there is the word stampede, so of course we all act that out. As a unique material to summarize the story instead of using a worksheet, I have amazing parent volunteers, and they cut out vests for all of the children to wear. And believe me, they enjoy this activity so much more than they would another piece of paper. So what I have them do is I have them write the title of the book, the author, and the illustrator on one panel. On the other side, I do two different activities. It depends upon the school year and what I want to reteach or reiterate with the children and the standards that are being taught that quarter. So on the other panel, I'll either have them illustrate their favorite part of the story and write or tell a little bit about their favorite scene, which prompts really good discussions about why they liked it. Or I'll have them draw the characters, the favorite characters from the story. On the back of the vest, I'll have them take inspiration from the beautiful illustrations in the story and draw the setting of the story. Keep watching, because at the end I'll tell you another activity that I have for you for the setting of this story. Now, they really take their time with this, a lot more than they would with a worksheet. And these beautiful vests can be cut into different sizes. It doesn't matter if they're a little bit different, the children still love them. So once they've finished their wearable art, they put it on and they give a yeehaw, we take photos, we swing around imaginary lassos, we gallop around the classroom, and we sing the song from the story, and we have so much fun. It is very memorable, and their art is so good. I really wish I could show it to you, but I need to protect their privacy, so I cannot show you their actual art, but trust me, when you do this activity, it's going to be amazing. We talked about the word fringe. What better way to actually own that word and really understand that word than by cutting out their own fringe? Or if the parents have already done that step for them, they can still run their finger across and they can embellish it and they can add to it. So it's a really great way to own that vocabulary from the story. And as I mentioned, they love the completed project and get to wear it, and it's a really special activity for them. I would love to hear some of your favorite ways to get stories active, or any activity that helps get learning off the page and puts it more center stage. So please feel free in the comments to share so we can all learn from each other. It makes us all better teachers, right? When we can learn from each other and get ideas and try new activities. So I promised you I would tell you more about the setting. I created a read aloud video, and I like to present literature on location. And I went to the Saguaro National Park and I read The Gingerbread Cowboy aloud. But beforehand, I incorporated the science of reading and the importance of building background. So I talk a little bit in that video about the setting, about the cacti there, and about some of the animals that live in that environment. And at the end of the video, I have extension activities. So I will link it in the description so you can check that out. And I hope you like and subscribe. I really appreciate learning with you. And to learn more about the author, you can go to janetsquiresbooks.com. And to learn about the illustrator, please go to hollyberrydesign.com. Thank you so much for learning with me, and I really, truly appreciate all you do for young children. I am Kinder Karma, and I am signing off. Thank you so much.